Invisible Man. So The Invisible Man is an upcoming thriller movie that comes out this Friday. It stars Elizabeth Moss, and it's the movie good. I'm gonna say, guys, I had an entertaining time with this movie, be it's very familiar, because you've seen this movie before. I mean, Hollow Man, it exists, classic, right? But a movie about a guy who can pretty much turn invisible or just start fucking with this lady and shit like that. It's a pretty entertaining movie. I saw this movie in Dolby, and I had the privilege of, like, you know, seeing it in Dolby, and it really amplified everything, all the sound, shit like that. I was just like, I'm gripping my chair, this is shit's business. But Dolby aside, I still feel like by itself, it's still an entertaining enough thriller movie to go check out at the end of the month, because horror movies this year so far has been pretty crap. Now we got this one called End the Month Off, but I think you should take a chance on it. It's pretty entertaining. And I'm going to pro the cause why I believe that The Invisible Man that comes out this Friday, I think you should take a chance and go check this movie out, and here's why. For adding in the movie, Elizabeth Moss, she carried this movie, and she does a good job with it. Pretty much have to believe the fact that she is pretty much a woman who's pretty much going through the trials of not only the abuse of her ex-fiance, but then for some way, shape, or how, I'm not going to spoil it, he finds a way to turn invisible and shit, and now he's fucking with her with that. So it's just pretty much troubling her mind and make it be like, is she crazy? Is she not crazy? Elizabeth Moss does a good job in that act. She was really good. Her acting was, she killed it. She carried the movie. She was great. All right, now plotting the movie more or less without spoiling it too much, because I feel like the trailers kind of spoiled it, so I won't spoil it for you. I'm gonna give you the gist. The movie opens up with Elizabeth Moss character. She pretty much is on the run from her ex-fiance, until one day she finds out that, oh, he died, so everything's good, can relax, until some mysterious things start happening around the house that she's living in. You know, my knives might start following her. She just feels like somebody's there, someone's behind her, till she realizes that, oh, it's her, he found a way to turn invisible. And that's not like a huge spoiler, because it's kind of like the trailer spoiled it, but there is like a twist in the movie that I won't spoil, that you can watch for yourself and be like, that's something. I mean, if I didn't see it coming. Pros of the movie, I'm gonna say that the movie is a good job at just being really thrilling, really engaging and shit like that, because the guy's invisible. You're just like, he could strike from anywhere. So like the camera would just pan around, shit like that. In the points when the camera was following Elizabeth Moss, you're just like, is that him? Is that the Invisible Man? Is that him? And the fact that he could just come from anywhere and just like pretty much grip her up or just hurt anybody else around it, but just really thrilling. You're just like, I really don't know what's gonna happen, because I can't see it. And that aspect, that was entertaining, and that was gripping, and that was thrilling. The movie did kill it in that. It was good. And the sound editing I will address too, but that might be because of the Dolby. I did see it in Dolby, so the sound is just 11 and shit. But the sound was also good too. When someone would get slapped or choked up or just whatever, it was just like, I feel it, bones are cracking, and I got a smile on my face. I loved it. Now, cons of the movie, I will say that the movie is very familiar, and I feel like there is the twist that's in the movie. I feel like if you are paying enough attention in the movie, you see it coming a mile away. And like the moment like a thing happens in the movie, I'll say a situation that happens in the movie, you'll kind of be like, something's not right. I feel like that's gonna contribute to come up later in the film. And if you know what it is and you see it, you'll be like, yeah, that was so obvious. I saw it with my cousin and my mom and his girlfriend, and we pretty much were all just like, yeah, that. I'm not gonna spoil it, but we were just like that. And when it happened, we looked at her like, I called it. So, end of the day, The Invisible Man was an entertaining thriller movie that's coming out. I had a good time with it. Elizabeth Moss killed it in the movie. The pros in the movie, like I said, is very thrilling and entertaining. The fact like this invisible guy just fucking shit up, and you're like, what the fuck's happening? What's gonna happen? But aside from the twist in the movie and the fact that it is pretty familiar territory, and the fact that once you've seen it once, you don't have to see it again, because you'll know how it's gonna go. So I'm mean to say this rating in the most positive light I can, and that is this. The Invisible Man is a 5 out of 10, which is definitely a good time, one time only. You could check it out with your friends, see it one time, so you could figure out the twist and be like, dude, that was, I see it. It worked as a good thriller movie, worked as a good psychological movie, and I would recommend you go check it out this weekend. Go see it. And as always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.